Hey YouTube, how you doing? This is I am Gary K coming at you with another video. This is my entry into DXPorker's 80 plus sub contest giveaway. So right off the bat, congrats to DXPorker on some great videos and reaching 80 subs. You're well beyond that now, so congrats on all that. You have some really interesting videos, a lot of good information. I look forward to looking back through all the videos you made. I've watched a few and came across obviously your contest announcement, so I wanted to get in because it's a very interesting question. It's different than most of the questions asked to get into to enter a contest. The question is of religious nature. It's based on the Sixth Commandment. DXPorker wants to know our feelings on whether or not, if we, in a self-defense situation, ultimately killed the assailant, would God forgive us? Now, I'm a Catholic Christian. So when I have questions like this, I always turn to our catechism, the teachings of the church. 2,000 years worth of thought and thinking and going back and forth and debate and reading the scriptures. Obviously, it's all based on the scriptures to find these answers. And it seems to be agreed upon by everyone that in self-defense of yourself or someone else, if ultimately the assailant is killed, it is not an unlawful act, being it is not a sin. Therefore, without sin, there's nothing to be forgiven for. So, now there are some little technicalities here. One of the caveats is, one, you cannot go into the situation right off thinking, right, I'm going to kill this person. If it only takes waving the bat or just yelling, hey, I'm going to call the police, and that drives the person away who is like maybe running at you or charging at you thinking they're going to get you by surprise or something, or they were pushing somebody else, and that drove them away, then that's all it takes. You don't go, of course, and in general teachings, you don't go right to deadly force. So as long as you only use the force necessary to stop in defending yourself, but even at that, if the force necessary still ends up in the death of the assailant, you were still doing something greater than that act. You were defending life, your life, the life of somebody else, the lives of a number of people. So that is the greater good in that situation, and therefore it's more important to do that than worry about the outcome for the person who's actually doing the bad. In this case, the assailant. So the question, the answer is, will God forgive you? Kind of no, because as long as you've defended yourself for another and just used the force necessary to prevent this bad person from doing what they wanted to do, even if that leads to their death, no sin has been committed. So that's my answer. You don't need to ask forgiveness if you've defended your life or someone else's, and the result, you didn't attempt to do it, you didn't want to do it, it wasn't in your mind to do it. It's just the result of the action. This person died because they were attacking you, and you defended yourself and used force against their force. Then there's no sin that's been committed, no forgiveness that is then needed to be asked for, or, of course, given by God when you ask for atonement and forgiveness. So that's my answer. It's a great question. I mean, he asked for the videos to stay short. I mean, this is a topic you could go on for hours and hours in a room of thousands of people, and everybody will have an opinion on this. So this is a great question. Very interesting. Gave me a chance to again look up past church history, church teaching on this, and of course there's a lot more that could be talked about, but I want to keep it short. So again, congrats to DXPorker on 80 plus subs. Keep up the good work. Be safe, be good. God bless America, and we'll talk to you all later.